Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the NASCAR Thunder 2004 season mode here with Robby Gordon. Today we do race 18 of 19 here at Infineon Raceway, aka Sonoma, for the Sonoma 350K. Last time out, Robby Gordon picked up his 9th win of the season at California. Robby Gordon now leads the point standings over Jimmie Johnson by 248 points. Tony Stewart's in third, Dale Jarrett, Bobby Labonte, Matt Kenseth, Ryan Newman, Rusty Wallace, Kurt Busch, Ricky Rudd are your top 10, as we have a surprise contender looking for a top 10 spot, as in Ricky Craven. I said last episode I'm cheering hard for the guy to get that top 10 spot. I honestly hope he gets it. He could get 9th. He has a good last two races. And, yeah, today we are over 200 points ahead in the point standings with 2 races left. We are just looking for good finishes, maybe get another win or so before the season's over. I appreciate you guys watching the series, watching this episode in particular. I would appreciate it if you would hit the like and subscribe button. Please comment down below what you guys think. And let's head into Infineon for the second to last race of the season.
We're at a 2-mile road course, the Infineon Raceway, for another NASCAR Winston Cup race. This course should present quite a challenge to these drivers, wouldn't you agree?
Well, these guys only run on road courses twice a year, which means they don't spend much time tuning for them. There's a good chance we'll see a new face in victory lane at the end of this one.
Jeff Gordon has been the man to beat for quite a while on these road courses. He won 6 in a row before Steve Park won at the Glen in 2000.
With a record like that, he's got to be considered a favorite to win this one today. If you see him in your rearview mirror, look out.
Ricky Rudd is considered to be one of Winston Cup's road racing experts.
He has enjoyed a lot of success at it over the years, and you just know he wants to continue that with a win today.
With his open-wheel background, Robby Gordon is a definite threat today at Infineon Raceway.
Yeah, most of these guys don't have a lot of road course experience. Robby is one of the exceptions. He would probably have won here in 2001 if him and Harvick hadn't tangled on the backstretch.
Alright, underneath the lights here at Infineon, Jimmie Johnson is on pole with Jerry Nadeau on his outside as we are underway for 11 laps here at Infineon. Looking to just take it easy. Maybe look to get some payback on a couple guys that I feel like that we... what is going on up here? I should have just went... Oh, David Green. Just retire from the race. More like just retire from the game. We're up to 42nd. As we hit Kevin Grubb. Race winner this season, by the way, Kevin Grubb. He won at Martinsville. I think we should have won that race, but Kevin Grubb won that race as we almost just spun him out. And we're up to 39th. Wow, I almost just ran into the back of Stanton Barrett as we run into Jeff Green. Up to 29th we go. As this is a different view of Infineon as we race underneath the lights. Ryan Newman is next on our list, 28. As we're looking to get a move done, more like a couple moves, maybe like 10, 12 guys here. We are going to get up to Sterling Marlin here in 19th place. Kenny Wallace is our next victim. After lap 1, we are up to 19th place with Robby. Robby's looking for a double-digit wins this season with 10. As my spotter says 10 as well, but that's 10 laps left, not 10 wins. Robby Gordon's looking for his 10th win. As well as we have 10 laps to go as well. We're going to go on the outside of Kenny Wallace and make contact with him. And we're in 18th place. We're going to do a switchback on Kenseth and make contact with him. And he hits us back, and we are going to make a couple more moves. We're going to get past Bobby Labonte. We're up into 14th position. And we almost get spun by Bobby, but not. As Steep Park is an extra 13. Oh, Steep Park. I don't know if you didn't see me or what, but I was on your outside. I don't know why you were taking the turn that wide. As a couple guys are pitting. Looks like Elliott Sadler, Michael Waltrip, and Bill Elliott. Oh, we almost touched the wall there out of the last turn. As we come to lap 3 here at Infineon. Ward Burton in the top 10, currently in 9th place. Dale Jr. Looks like he's finally having a good road course run, as he's pretty low down in the standings this season. Not Dale Jr. standards. I think he's like somewhere in the mid-teens, as he is not having a good season in that 8 car. As we are down to 2 races left, most likely down to 1, as Dale Jr. makes contact with us, and we're up to 8th. This is Jeff Gordon, road course expert here in the Cup Series. Oh, Dale Jr.'s there. Barely made contact with Gordon. We do it again, and we're ahead. Jeff Gordon. This is Christian Fittipaldi up here in 6th place. Good for Christian. Looking for a good finishing result in that 43 machine. But Robby Gordon is here to just spoil the party for everybody as we are coming to lap 4. Christian Fittipaldi blocks going down into that last turn, but Robby Gordon will prevail. We are at the final corner in 6th place. Not the final corner, as this is the final corner up here. We are on the lap 4. A lot of people have pitted. We are 8 seconds behind the leader at this moment in time. Hopefully nobody hits this lap, because I will hit. We get past Mark Martin. Oh, he almost spun us. Do not want to bring out a caution right now, because if we do, all those guys that have pitted do not have to pit, and they will get track position ahead of us. As we get close to Jerry Nadeau and make contact with him, do the up and under on him, side by side out of that turn. We're going to go down the hill here, and we're going to be up to 4th place. Nobody's going to pit right here. I will happily take a free pit stop. See if we can't make it to the end of this race. See if anybody does here. Any takers in the pit lane? No, there is not. I don't know where I have to be down to 70 yet. And we got down in time. I'm going to take all 4, of course, and a full tank of fuel. We will take that as our pit stop. Hopefully we can get back out into some clean air. Hopefully cycle out in the lead, as we are trying to pull the undercut here at Infineon. Once again, here comes a pit stop by the 31 crew. All right, boys, it's a pretty big stop right here. This is possibly for the 10th one of the season right now. Quite a bit of damage on the car, but we should be all right. Looks like Mark Martin pitted with us as we are going to come out in front of him. It looked like he was, just came out. Oh, he did. Okay, there he is. Come out with a little bit of clean air if we can get past Kurt Busch here. We're going to make contact with Kurt. Side by side with Kurt. Going up the hill. Going into turn 3 and 4. Get the move done on Kurt Busch. Into 29th place we go. Elliott Sadler's next. We do a nice corner there, trying to stick with Elliott. Down the hill we go now. Behind Elliott Sadler. Trying to make minimal contact with him. We're going to be side by side. He's going to try a block on us. I don't know who that is. That's Ward Burton, as Elliott Sadler almost ran into the back of Ward there as we go into the final turn behind Bill Elliott. We are currently holding on to 27th place right now behind Bill. Looking to make a move on him out of the last turn here. He goes a little bit wide. Robby Gordon takes a better turn there. We're side by side with Bill. We make contact going up the hill, and we get the job done going up the hill. 26th place. All right, none of the leaders have pitted yet for some weird reason, as we are at 5 laps to go. We're in 26th place. We're caught up to the back of Casey Mears, Hermie Sadler, and all the other back marker champions here in the back as we look for a move here on Casey Mears. Hermie Sadler's next. We go up the inside and use the other rumble strip to get through the course there. Stanton Barrett, 23rd place. I don't know if these guys are trying to save fuel or what, but we're going to go past Jack Sprague there on the outside, as well as Ken Schrader. Make contact with Ken. That's all right. 21st, Greg Biffle. I don't know if these guys just have bad tires or what. Got made contact right there. The top 20 now. Leader still hasn't pitted. I don't know if these guys are trying to make it on a no stop or what, but we can for sure make it from here, as I think these guys are screwed for not pitting, as there goes one guy down of Ricky Craven and Brett Bonine. We are currently up in 17th place. Ricky Rudd as well. There goes Jimmy out of his pit box. We are for sure in front of him. I think he might have been the leader. And if it plays out the way that I'm thinking, we should easily be in the lead, as we are looking for a move on Kenny Wallace. We're up into 11th. Rusty Wallace still hasn't hit yet, as the brothers are behind each other, 11th and 12th at the moment. Robby Gordon now looking for a move on Jeremy Mayfield for 9th, I believe. We go down the back stretch. Get the move done on Jeremy Mayfield. Going down the back of the hill, you get a call from the spotter saying that the leaders are pitting. Hopefully we will cycle out in the lead here. Here we come down to the stretch to the final turn. No lap 9. Coming to 3 laps to go here at Infineon. Up to 8th. Leader still hasn't pitted on lap 9. He's going to have to pit, I would assume, as we are up into the top 10 for sure. In 6th place, we are up to Kevin Harvick. We get the move done on him for a top 5. I believe that's Bobby up there, Bobby Labonte for sure, as we get the halfway on fuel call. Coming to 2 laps to go. I don't think these guys can make it. It is going to be close. These guys pit now. I mean, they just handed me a free win here at Infineon. We're going to get a move done here on Bobby Labonte on his outside. We get the move done. We're in 4th place. We are just set up to win this race at the moment. Coming to lap 10, 2 laps to go. Leader, I believe, should be pitting. And here they come. Leaders are pitting this lap. Just terrible strategy call by the leaders right there. We are in the 1st place. We are going to come off this final turn with 2 laps to go. And Robby Gordon will grab his 5 bonus points. All right, making the jog to the last turn here at Infineon. We're going to come off the final corner. We're going to go through the last little kink here. We're going to come grab the white flag here at Infineon, aka Sonoma. We're going to come lap Stanton Barrett and a couple more of these cars, as just what a terrible strategy call for the leaders today. I pretty much saw it as splitting the race up in half and taking my pit stop at halfway, but those morons at the front took the pit stop with 2 laps to go. And I thought it would have been, in my opinion, I believe the race would have been more competitive if they would have pit halfway through. But can't always get what you wish for it, as Robby Gordon has just pulled out a humongous lead of whoever's in 2nd right now, as Robby Gordon is going to win his 10th race of the season. We're currently behind Ken Schrader, looking to lap him. And I'm sorry to say it, folks, but this Robby Gordon is going to close the book on this championship, and he's going to have a race to spare and go into the last race here at Homestead and have the championship wrapped up. Robby Gordon comes off the final turn. He's going to win his 10th race here at Infineon. Here he comes for the 10th time this season. Robby Gordon wins in this season mode here on NASCAR Thunder 2004, and he has closed the book on this championship, as the game hasn't declared him the winner yet, but I'm declaring him the winner of this championship. All right, here we are in the official results. Robby Gordon wins his 10th race of this season mode as he wins the Sonoma 350K here at Infineon. Mark Martin finishes second. Jimmy Johnson finishes third. Tony Stewart, Dale Jarrett, Bill Elliott, Kurt Busch, Elliott Sadler, Christian Fittipaldi, Michael Waltrip finishes 10th. He rounds out your top 10. Jeff Gordon in 11th. Ricky Craven, where'd you finish? You finished in 28th. I do not think you're going to be getting that top 10 finish in points unless something miraculous happens and you end up winning the next race at Miami, but I highly doubt that for you, Ricky Craven, who did not finish the race. Ward Burton did not finish the race, and we put Stanton Barrett and Ken Schrader a lap down. And again, at this point in the season, Robby Gordon has, I believe, enough of a point gap to win this championship with a race to spare going into Homestead. All right, folks, here we are in the point standings. Robby Gordon has, with a race to spare, he has got this championship on lockdown. He has closed the book on Jimmy Johnson's hopes of winning this championship, as he is 253 points ahead of Jimmy Johnson, followed by Tony Stewart, Dale Jarrett, Bobby Labonte, Matt Kenseth, Ryan Newman, Kurt Busch, Rusty Wallace, and Bill Elliott are your top 10 in points. I would say maybe about through Kurt Busch to maybe Dale Jr. It could be thrown up on that finishing order. About Kurt Busch through Dale Jr., which is about 8th through 14th. It could be very mixed up at the end of next race at Homestead, as Robby Gordon has won this championship by 253 points, and he got his 10th win of the season at Infineon. But we still have one more race to go at Homestead for the finale, the 2002 Ford 400. Yes, we are going to go back to Homestead as the final race, but we are going to do the old configuration, but we will save that for next time. I thank you for watching this episode of the NASCAR Thunder 2004 Robby Gordon season mode. I appreciate you watching this episode. I appreciate you watching this series. We still have one more race to go. If you do like what you've seen, please hit the like and subscribe button. Please comment down below what you guys think. And we will see you for the finale at Homestead Miami Speedway next time out. Peace out, guys.